Formula One fans, if you don't know already, you probably do, but if you don't know already, you have been EA'd. And congratulations, because you are stuck. For the foreseeable future, it's over for you guys. F1 fans, F1 video game fans, it's done. I'm very sorry. I wish you all the best, but it's done. You are never, ever getting a great Formula One video game ever again, as long as you are under EA's direction. Welcome to being EA'd. In this video, we're going to talk about the F1 video game franchise, a franchise that I have been playing since F1 2010, and well, it's done now. Unfortunately, there are just some things that are inevitable, like Thanos, and when EA comes and picks up your game franchise, they are basically like Thanos. They are snapping away your franchise, and basically putting it into non-existence, or what's the word? Irrelevancy. Yes, you're basically becoming irrelevant, because that is what is going to happen. We're going to talk about a few of the things that EA have done to the F1 video games and what they will continue to do to the F1 video games, and there's just proof in the other franchises that they own that I have also played for a long time that, there's something I like to say that EA are the masters of. They are not the masters of making video games. They are the absolute kings of marketing. They're the greatest marketers I have ever seen, truly. They're incredible with marketing, and that is exactly what F1 is turning into. And it's going to turn into a money-making machine, a marketing machine, but the actual game itself, you will not be enjoying the game for quite a long time. Now, I want to make this very clear. I'm not taking a shot at the F1 community or the fans of the community. I'm not. I don't classify myself as an F1 YouTuber, and I don't really play the games anymore. There were times where I do play the games, but F1 23, I played it basically for the story mode, just to see is it exactly like what I think it was, and it was exactly like what I thought it was. It was basically the same exact format as the FIFA, the old FIFA games with the Hunter storyline and all that nonsense. So yeah, it was the same exact thing. That's what I wanted to see, and then the rest of the game was the same, and you know, it will continue on from there. Now we have F1 24, which is not going to have that single player story, which, to be honest, in my opinion, is better, because that mode is simply for marketing purposes, and you play it for a few hours and then it's done. But I'm just trying to be as honest with you guys as possible. I wanted to really make this video because I wanted to talk about it and show you guys what you are getting yourselves into. And this is the future of F1 for the F1 video games. It will be exactly like this year after year after year, and it will never get better than this. This is the highest you will get. From here on out, it will always go lower. The reason is this game will never change until there has to be a change, whether it be a new console generation or a new game engine or something that switches like that, that's going to force EA to put effort into the game. Then at that point, it's going to become worse. It's not going to become better, because this is the trajectory of all EA games, at least year by year games. So we're talking Madden, we're talking FIFA, and now we're talking F1 24. There are other games that are not a yearly release. The EA Golf, PGA Tour Golf game is not a yearly release. UFC is not a yearly release, so I'm not classifying those games in there. And then obviously, you know, for example, something like NBA Live doesn't even exist anymore because EA could not compete with 2K, and 2K is just having a monopoly on that. Now, F1 2021, 22, and 23 owners get 15% off F1 24. So, yeah, we can continue doing that. But I want to explain to you guys, what does it mean to be EA'd? And this is exactly what it means, is these things right here. These game features is the perfect definition of being EA'd. It is truly like clockwork how they come up with this nonsense. EA Sports Dynamic Handling delivers the most authentic and immersive driving experience ever felt in an F1 title. F1 features an all-new suspension kinematic system, improved tire model, more detailed aerodynamic simulation, new engine settings, and expanded car setup options, giving you more control over how your driving style impacts your car's performance and race strategy. All of this, guys, is absolute BS. Nonsense. It's just a name. Nothing has changed under the hood. Let's go get the proof. Does this look similar to you guys? EAFC 24, same exact way of doing it. What is it called? EA Hypermotion V captures the game as it's truly played, using volumetric data from more than 108 professional men's and women's football matches to blah, blah, blah. This unlocks a full authentic team movement, blah, 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 blah. 1,200 run styles, blah, blah, blah. Just putting in play styles and all this nonsense. Frostbite, the king of Frostbite. Frostbite, the game engine that has been coming in. The enhanced Frostbite engine delivers this and that and this and that. And again, all of this is nonsense. It is a bunch of gameplay feature marketing nonsense. This game is no different from FIFA 23. Now, the sad thing is, I don't even think I can get to FIFA 23. I'm going to try. Nope, I got it. Here we go. Does this look familiar? FIFA 23, again, yearly release, Hypermotion 2 technology. Oh, so then with this one, we have Hypermotion V technology. Huh. We're just changing the names, right? Advanced 11v11 match capture data from 2 new full match motion capture shoots and 5 training drills with professional teams, including a FIFA first motion capture for a women's match, leads to more high quality true to life animations than ever before. Doesn't that sound so much similar to the animations and everything here? It's the same thing, guys. It's the same thing. This is what EA does. Machine learning advances to our cutting edge and proprietary machine learning algorithm creates more football realism than ever. Blah, 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 blah. Full team authentic motion. Blah, 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 blah. Powering the women's games. So trust me, the women's matches feel nothing like the men's matches. It feels like the same game. That's why you have women and men in Ultimate Team in the same Ultimate Team, because they play the same. There's no difference. Let's go to FIFA 22. I'm glad they actually keep these up. Hypermotion, groundbreaking new hype. You get it, guys, now? Do you understand? FIFA 22 was released in 2021, and all they've done for their main feature development is Hypermotion, Hypermotion 2, Hypermotion V. It's just changing up the words. This is what EA does. This is typical EA. This is the most like it doesn't get any more EA than what you see them doing with FIFA. More gameplay features, goalkeeper rewrites, that doesn't exist. True ball physics, explosive sprint. No. It's just a bunch of nonsense. And I could, just so I could get away from EA, let's go to Madden. Again, same type of thing. You got promote Ultimate Team. Again, listen, it's all the same. New gameplay features. In Madden, we call it Field Sense. Okay, so just to bring it back to Formula 1 for a little bit. So, like Formula 1, they really couldn't think of something, so they just said dynamic handling. Okay. In FIFA, you have Hypermotion. In Madden, you have Field Sense and Sapien technology. It's all just a bunch of words that don't mean anything. That's all this is. The Madden engine, if you pay very close attention to the Madden and the FIFA games, Madden is always 1 year behind. If FIFA gets a new feature, Madden has to wait like 1 more year to get that feature. That's always 1 year behind. But the games are essentially the same. The way the Madden and FIFA games are developed is essentially the same. It's built in the same game engine. It's built in the same way. They just change the wording of certain words to help your marketing purposes, to promote the game with animation styles or something, and you go from there. Taking it back to Formula 1, all they're doing, this dynamic handling with all new suspension, improved tire model, more detailed aerodynamic simulation. There was a 13-minute clip on Twitter. They released the deep dive. Let's go back here. They should be here, where they released that gameplay deep dive. Right? It's they talk about this, and they talk about, where is it? The EA dynamic handling. Right? I'm not gonna listen. We're not listening to the guy, okay? Because it's a bunch of nonsense. All right. Nothing has changed, guys. Nothing. This is all just marketing tools. There's nothing here that has changed. The game will drive exactly the same as F1 23. It's going to look exactly the same as F1 23. This is how it is going to be for as long as time goes. I'm just giving you guys the warning so you don't get disappointed, because when Codemasters bought EA, or I wish that actually was the case. When EA bought Codemasters, I knew this was coming. I had small hope that Codemasters was going to be able to at least still control the development of their game, but no, they don't. There is nothing here that Lee Mathers and the leading team at Codemasters is controlling anymore. The career mode, they're saying they have no updates for this game. So what they're saying is the driver career mode is different. It's not different. The most significant upgrade since 2016 for career mode. It's not. It's not different. Reimagined. There's nothing here that is different. All they're trying to get you to do is, hey, you can race as Michael Schumacher, you can race as Ayrton Senna. We have the money to get these legends in the game. Now you can race as them in a driver career. Nothing about the driver career is different. You can build reputation or some nonsense or this or that. It has no effect on the game. Whatever the laziest way to get out of putting something different in the game is what EA will do. The coding of the game, ever since Codemasters went to EA, the coding of the game has been the same, and it will be the same, and it is not going to change because EA have different priorities, okay? EA do not care about career modes. How long has my team been the same? My team's been the same for what? This is the third year running, I think that's been the same. They do not care about any features in this game. It is all eye candy. It is all just trying to get your eyes to see something different, and then you forget that it's the same. You forget that this reputation meter means nothing. You forget that one of the main features they're talking about right here is that the goal thing, setting the goals, right? That every session, every race, you have to do a certain thing. Again, there's nothing there that is different from the game. The only thing they're adding is telling you, hey, do this. Do this. This is a goal that we have set for you. Just do it. There's nothing in the game that is actually different. Research and development, again, basically my team. Driver accolades, a new twist. These are long-term milestones for you to complete and tied to each driver based on real achievements. And we'll use F123 as another example. Look at that. They call it Precision Drive Controller Technology. Race wheel to wheel with more control, precision, and finesse enabled by a controller tech rewrite that delivers more confidence for controller players in crucial moments. Precision Drive Technology, guys. Precision Drive Technology. EA Sports Dynamic Handling. And then, obviously, we have Breaking Point 2. An all-new chapter unfolds in the thrilling story mode. In the next game, there is no breaking point. When was the Alex Hunter stuff? When was the last Alex Hunter version? FIFA 21 website doesn't even exist anymore. You actually can't get it. But the last version of the Hunter story thing was FIFA 21. So, guys, welcome. Welcome to being EA'd. There is, unfortunately, no quit from this. There's no way you can get out. Available to pre-order. Again, you can get 18,000 Bitcoin, an F1 World Bumper Pack, 3 days early access. So they just try to get you to pay more money for 3 days early access because they want to prey on your ability to not be able to control yourself and just wait 3 days for the normal release. They could release the game 3 days early if they want, but again, it's just this ploy to trick you into spending more money. It is, and nothing. The Max Verstappen thing. Where does it say? There is, where is it? They say right here. Gameplay deep dive. Watch the first gameplay deep dive for F124. You will learn about all the game-changing upgrades, which no. Driving experience with development support from reigning champion Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen did not help them, guys. Max Verstappen gets paid a lot of money from EA to be, to be the ambassador. But he is not helping them in terms of the driving of the game. Okay, that's not what Max Verstappen is doing. All right, he's not doing that. It is just the EA pays Verstappen to be the ambassador so they can say these things that, hey, the greatest F1 driver currently right now is telling you how the driving should be in this game. When this game comes out, revisit this video. Tell me if it's different from F123. Just tell me. Just come back here and tell me if it is. It won't. It won't be different. It will be the same. It's not going to be different, guys. And it's really a true shame because I would love for the Formula 1 games to develop and progress because from F1 2010 all the way up to right before EA took them over, so about 10 years of Codemasters being on their own, they were trying new things. And yes, there were bad F1 games in there, guys. F1 2013, fantastic. F1 2014, but it's different. They're trying different things. New cars, F1 2015, new generation of consoles. So they're trying, that game wasn't that good, but then 2016, 2017, 2018, they're starting to grow, they're starting to learn, the game starts to change, they introduce different modes, whether it be multiplayer modes, driver careers, multiplayer driver careers, my team modes, all this customization, everything. And then EA comes in, and at that point on, now you have buying furniture in the game with F1 World and all this nonsense, and pick coins and trying to monetize it as much as possible. And then you just go away from anything about the game changing. My team will be the same for the third year in a row. Absolutely no changes. Driver career is changed, but you can't change driver career. It's a driver career. What are you going to change about it? That's basically going to be the same. They're just trying to get you with legend drivers or something like that to try to hook you with things that have already been done. And their whole focus is, hey, just go to the F1 World thing. Use the pick coins. Why are we not putting a helmet, editor, so like we can actually have cool driver helmets instead of the kind of basic driver helmets that EA gives us? No, because we want you to buy the helmets in the season pass so we get more money from you. You guys are stuck. F1 community, you guys are stuck. This is it. Like, there's no, you are not going to get better from this. The game will continue to get worse and worse and worse, only because it's not gonna change. The code of the game is gonna get older and older, and they're gonna put little changes, more animations, more stuff into the car handling, this, that, and the other on top of the existing game, and it's just gonna break and break and break year after year after year. There's gonna be more issues, and EA just won't care. That has happened with Madden over the last 10 years. It has happened with FIFA over the last 10 years. And this is the marketing tool that they're going to give you. I've already showed it with you with Madden. I mean, what is this? Field of Sense Sapien? Just for proof. All right, let's go to Madden 23. Okay, just Madden 23. Just so you guys know. And I could go back and back and back, further and further and further. Here, this is where they introduced the Field Sense, right? They introduce it. It's the main marketing point is always just some nonsense trying to tell you that the game is different and there's technology is different. It's not. It's still using the freaking Frostbite engine. Madden 22, this game's not available. We realized the disappointment of this moment, so okay, Madden 22 is not available anymore. Okay, cool. Don't know why. Oh, here we go. I got it. Right? Okay, what is this? Let's see. Via all new dynamic game day brought to you by Next Life, brought to life by Next Gen Stats, Star Driven AI, Game Day Atmosphere, game features. Okay, so now we have dynamic game day. Impacts the gameplay across every mode. Fuses game day atmosphere, deliver the smartest gameplay experience ever. Real life data emulate. Does that real life data sound familiar from the FIFA games? Yes. It's just the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. They want you to get to Ultimate Team. They want you to get to Ultimate Team here. They want you to get to F1 Pit World here. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry because this is unfortunately the truth. And, they're even trying to convince you to buy F1 24 because the game's coming out earlier. It's coming out in May. The earliest an F1 game has been released. It's because there's nothing different, man. It's because there's nothing different. That's why it's being released. It's truly a shame. EA know it, but EA are the kings of shamelessness. They are shameless, guys. Shameless. They don't care, man. I'm really sorry. This is why I'm actually really grateful that the NASCAR license, which has been in the mud for years and years and years, is going to iRacing, because I know iRacing will take care of the license. They will try to improve the game, and they will not be stuck under this machine of a corporation like EA. Leave your comments down below. Yeah, F1 fans, this is your future for the foreseeable future. And it doesn't matter how loud you scream from the rooftops, it ain't going to change, because EA know they have you by the balls. They don't care that there will be more voices and voices that are going to voice displeasure. They will make their money, because F1 fans, they take sports fans in general, they just abuse that addiction of being a sports fan, whether it be your favorite football team, your favorite soccer team, your favorite motorsport, your favorite driver, your want and need to just spend more and more and more money in these games. They will feed on that addiction, And they don't care, genuinely, if they lose players, as long as those main hardcore addict players constantly play the game. That's all that matters to them. So, welcome to F1 under EA. This is how it's going to be. Take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. And again, I'm really sorry to the F1 community that this is what you're going to have to deal with. But this is your future. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.